I keep giving bad people good ideas.
Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I did a little bit off camera, not too much really. I did get a little bit of enchanting done, and did a little bit of mining, found some more diamonds. We still need to get a diamond chest plate and leggings, but we at least got the boots and the helmet. Just gotta enchant that shit. I'm not too sure. Yeah, we already had this enchanted. It's actually silk touch too, which is actually cool. And I'll talk about why it's cool that that's silk touch, because I also do have a stone pick that's silk touch. But we enchanted this sword, and I actually got really lucky. I got sharpness 3, fire aspect 2, unbreaking 3, which is actually pretty good for a sword. But why silk touch is so good now? It's because, yeah, I know you could get like shit like stone and stuff, but I'll show you guys. So I found a mob spawner off camera while I was mining, and pretty much I installed a data pack where if you have a silk touch pickaxe, you can mine up spawners. So now we have a skeleton spawner, and I have some ideas for that. So any spawner we come across now, the data pack says if the mob spawner is connected to like a mod pack, that might not work. But I don't have any mod packs or anything like that, so it should work fine with all the vanilla spawners. So any spawners we find now, we could take it back to the overworld or take it back to our base and make a specific little mob grinder for it, instead of building it underground or having to, you know, mob and run hella far just to get to the spot where mob spawners at, or whatever the fuck. I know that kind of defeats the whole purpose of, you know, Minecraft. You're not supposed to destroy the spawners, you're supposed to go find them and then, you know, have to run all the way out to them if you want to grind them, whatever. I kind of want to avoid all of that, and a lot of the data packs I'm getting, I'm not really trying to break the game or make the game necessarily like easier or like give myself some crazy advantage. I'm just trying to make the game more convenient, so then it's like I'm not spending 30 minutes cutting down a tree, or I'm not like spending 30 minutes just running to a mob spawner that's just gonna give me the same amount of loot as if I was able to, you know, just move it or whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? So today's video, I do want to also address another issue we have. So I do want to make a mob spawner, and like, or monster grinder, or whatever the fuck I was talking about in the last video. I want to make a mob grinder. So I think that a skeleton spawner might come, obviously, really in handy. So we're definitely going to make a skeleton spawner, or like a skeleton grinder, and try, you know, get as many bones as we can. I don't know if we're going to make an actual full-fledged mobs grinder, or like, you know, the big-ass thing in the sky, and it spawns all kinds of mobs and stuff. We might make one of those, but also I think, unless like it would come in handy for gunpowder to make one of those big mob grinders and farm those. But also I'm thinking if we could find a skeleton and a zombie spawn, or not, we already have a skeleton, sorry, I mean, if we find a spider and a zombie spawner and find a few other spawners, we could have like separate individual mob grinders and stuff like that. So we'll play around. We'll definitely have a skeleton grinder by the end of this video, but we might make the mob grinder as well and have, I don't know where we would put that really, because there's a lot of caves nearby. We could put it up in the sky, but it's best to have those usually over the oceans and stuff like that. I don't know, we'll see, because I'm not really in desperate need for TNT just yet. Like, it's good to stack up on it beforehand, because we are gonna need it when we try and get netherite. But another issue is we have a lot of chickens and they produce a lot of eggs. Like, I have too many eggs. So I also want to make a chicken grinder, make a little thing that's always shooting eggs, so the eggs are always getting recycled, and then they are just always, I don't know, I guess dying. So I'm always getting chicken, and I don't have an overflux of fucking chickens. And also I finished the pool off camera, so you could like climb up this, take a little dive. Oh, I'm gonna fuck that up. Like smack my ass on it. But yeah, you get it, you get it. I guess you could put like a slime block or bed at the end. I feel like if you put a bed at the end, it would look weird, but you get that like little bouncy effect. But yeah, there you go, pool. I want to try to get some fish or something to live in the pool. and after some time, I created whatever the fuck this is. So it's like 2 chicken farms, because I wasn't too sure this top one was gonna work, and it's not really being too consistent. So I don't know if it's gonna work. I could kind of explain it. So pretty much, jump up here. And up here is where all the chickens are, and you can see some of the eggs don't really get in the hoppers. That's why I don't think this is gonna really work unless I spawn an absolute motherload of chickens. But pretty much theoretically, the chicken eggs spawn up here, go in the hoppers, go through the dispensers, get dispensed, shot out, they get pushed through here. Then right here, you could break this door, and pretty much, oh, yeah, and that's my issue with this. So you break that, drop them down, and I'll go down there. Theoretically, they're supposed to be fully grown chickens. Then you go down here, there's like a little campfire thing, and then there's like a, so I have a campfire hopper, and then there's like a chest. So in theory, it's a cool thing and cool concept. I just don't think it's really gonna work. And just in case that didn't work, like this doesn't ever work, and it's a complete flop, we have this. And theoretically, this can't really get us chicken, which I have a lot of sources of getting food, so I'm not really too worried about that. But we at least get eggs, so we never really lose chickens, if that makes sense. We always have like a little chicken farm or something. So I'll keep messing around with this until I find like, until I build a better chicken farm, I guess. But kind of sucks that it is kind of a waste of resources. But at least for now, it's something. I'm probably gonna keep messing around with it and see what we can do, especially off camera. And I have a silk touch pick, so I could technically get this blast back and all that. Yeah, this top one I really don't think it's gonna work, and I might have to redo this one. But we at least have this one down here, so at least it's all kind of cleaned up. But that's all I've really done so far. Now, I do want to make the skeleton spawner. And then, I guess while I'm working on the skeleton spawner, I might come back and redesign the chicken farm and try to come up with something better. But at least this is okay for now to get chicken eggs. And honestly, this might be just a route to go and just have them all here. Because technically, I think I could breed them. And pretty much if they're all like stuck on one block, theoretically they will suffocate and kill each other and then get food. So I might just do that and remove all of this jumbo mumbo bullshit that I built on the side that I thought was gonna work in it. So yeah, we'll see. But onto the skeleton spawner, because I want to get that going as well. So actually, I ended up saving, so I want to actually move away from the loud noises. So I ended up saving the chicken farm because it actually ended up working and being actually useful in the end. So I'll show you how it all works. So this one collects eggs because why not? It's good. And this one kind of collects eggs, but it's mostly to kill the chickens. I did make some changes, but not really many. Actually, I could probably just do this. Let's tone that down and tone that down to maybe like a 5. Okay, but yeah, I made a few changes. This made it where you can actually access this. Especially like you could just open the door, or you could break it. I'm probably just gonna open it at first. Go back in, and they go down the hole. No. I'm just gonna break that, close that. And they all go down the hole. Holy fuck, I had a lot of chickens. So yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. I might actually try to figure out how to maybe put some hoppers. Maybe I'm gonna actually move away. But I want to put some hoppers up there so then I could just take the eggs from here, just throw in a chest or in those hopboards, and then I don't have to physically put it in each dispensal. I feel like I could do it if I do it like on this side and like lap it around or something like that. I don't know. I could pull it off on this side if I remove like some blocks underneath. But let's see how much chicken we ended up with. Not a bad amount. Like, for having to do legit nothing and let a campfire kill them and then collect them all in a hopper. Fuck. But, also on the flip note, I also got, well, flip note, I don't know, whatever, flip side, whatever you want to call it. I got a skeleton spawner going. So, it's not like hella efficient, it's not like, oh, the most game-breaking spawner. But it's at least pretty decent for XP, and it gets its bones and stuff, which is useful in arrows. So, theoretically, the spawner's like up here. It's dark. I tried to add it with those lava, but the lava like kind of emitted too much of a light source. And this campfire almost does, so I don't know if I'm gonna, like, the campfire doesn't really do too much. Like, they're still spawning, but it does kind of help you out because, technically in, like, new Minecraft, you at least have to hit them once to be able to get XP. But since I've already hit him once, I just let him die to the fucking campfire. I don't have to waste my tools on trying to kill him. And then, it should at least give me experience. Okay, well, didn't work that time. I promise this time it should. But theoretically, the whole idea of it, I don't want, is one coming? The whole idea of it is like you could hit them, and then the campfire kills them, and then you collect the items, and yeah, yada yada. But, there was an Enderman in here. And I'm not too sure if the lighting on here is kind of messing with it either. Yeah, so you saw I got some XP right though. But yeah, I don't know if the lighting from this room or the campfire was kind of messing with it, but it doesn't seem like it since they are still spawning. And again, it's not like hella quickly, but I feel like obviously if we find like a couple more skeleton spawners and over time we make this kind of bigger, it could become more efficient. But yeah, it helps a lot with these like ones that have like armor shit. You just hit them a couple times, make sure you get XP from it. And yeah, it just collects all those stuff. I don't know why they're not dropping any bones. But yeah, no, that little data pack that lets us mine mob spawners with silk touch pickaxes is very useful. And it's a little game breaking, but it's more like it's more like with the tree decapitator mod, where it just kind of is handy and helps out. Like, I'd get vein miner, but then also at the same time, I don't like using it because I feel like once you're deeper down and then you break like 20 blocks at once, you're gonna probably run into lava. Or if you break like a whole thing of diamond or like whatever next to some lava, it's probably gonna fall in the lava. So I kind of find vein miner not being as useful as like the tree decapitator data pack or the mod. But I just use the data pack since it's mostly usually more portable than using like a mod, because a mod just tied to one version, as the data pack's usually tied to multiple versions, unless Mojang does some like weird funky shit like they did with this update that made pretty much like every data pack not usable. But like there's a way to fix it, but fuck it, I don't want to go through all of that. So I just like try to find the ones that still work and just wait till people fix their data packs. But yeah, I don't know. We have farms. Pretty much now I do kind of want to move this pig farm, but again, it's not like the chickens where we could just kind of kill them all and then move them. So we're gonna have to figure that one out and kind of work that one out. But we are probably gonna have to kill a majority of them, because fuck try and move that many pigs all at once. But I'm thinking maybe move them like over here. Or I was thinking also making like a completely underground like I don't know how to explain it, like an underground farm, or like kind of like mob farm, or like pig farm, or whatever. Because technically the only animals that really need to be above ground. Why is my eating so fucking loud? Yeah, let's tone that down. I don't know why eating is like ear rape, but pretty much the only animals that really need to be above ground is just sheep to get wool and shit. But they don't really need technically be above ground. They just need enough of a light source to make the grass blocks, like, you know, turn into grass and not just stay as dirt blocks. So technically we could throw our cows and our pigs underground. That'll save us some space for other builds and other cool shit. Unless we can make it automated. Or you can make like a 1-block mob farm. Like those are kind of popular and I guess those are kind of cool, but it's kind of like dumb and I don't want to deal with that. And then you break 1 block and then you got cows everywhere. Yeah, I don't know, thank you. So, think we're gonna try and move the cows and the pigs next. Wish me luck. Okay, so I haven't done too much besides do some mining. No, fuck English. I haven't done too much besides do like a little bit of mining. I got some more iron. Our sword, I've actually done some more enchantments on our diamond sword. So once we have 4 diamond, I'm probably gonna start using it. And definitely once we start have access like to mending and stuff, that's mainly what I'm worried about. But look at this sword. Sharpness 3, fire aspect 2, knockback 2, unbreaking 3. Bitch, come fuck with me. Like, that sword is pretty good, and I think I could still throw some more enchantments on it too. So I want to see how OP I can get that sword. I actually kind of made the bundle a little bit more actually useful. Like, I figured out kind of that shit that doesn't really take up too much space in though. And that is actually kind of, it is kind of useful and then still not too OP at the same time, if that makes sense. Might swap that out real quick and use that. Okay, what am I doing? But yeah, no, I haven't really done too much. I do want to try and make a iron farm because now we have the chicken farm going. I still haven't moved the pig farm yet. So I have to, I'm thinking moving the pig and the cow and the sheep. I'm probably obviously going to keep the sheep above ground or something like that. I do have a villager that can trade me glass for emeralds. So I can put it underground and just make it where those like glass, like a glass roof, so then they'll store access to sunlight, so the dirt blocks can turn into grass or whatever the fuck, which could kind of, you know, work out. So that could be a possibility and actually kind of be kind of cool. So still gotta work on all of that. Am I putting shit away? But I made a little pond for fishing because we didn't really have a fishing area and I don't want to have to run hella far away just to go fishing or some shit. And I kind of want to do it in like a semi-safe area. It's about a 29, so I'll show you in a second. But this village is actually coming along very well. Like we got villagers over there. Oh, fucking A, dude. I swear once they added striped blocks or striped oak, I fucking hated this update. It's so fucking annoying. Or they gotta make like a special block like or like you throw the wood, like they should not have it where you right click it with an axe. They should just make it where it's like you throw on the chisel thing and you like cut off the oak, like, you know, you cut off the bark, or like there's a special tool. It shouldn't be the fucking axe, and I get it. It's like, oh, the convenience. Oh, it's nice, blah, blah, blah. It's so fucking annoying because I don't want striped bullshit. And now I have like paranoia and PTSD of running in my house with an axe and then trying to close the door and then a fucking striped oak. And I don't even remember what the fuck it is. God dang it. I'll show you. It's just like, it's fucking annoying ever since I added that. And like the thing is, the only time I ever use striped oak, it's like dead ass when I'm like making a campfire, which is like the 1 or 2 times I actually do make one. Like I never build with it because it's low-key kind of an ugly block. And then at that point, it's like if you want a plain naked block or like a plain naked wood block, just make planks at that point. Like I don't know, don't see the point why they. I kind of see why they added it, but at the same time, I really did. Like, dang. Could have lived better without it. No, it's not like a bad block. I'm glad they added it. It's just more like, I wish there wasn't an axe that stripped it. I wish you had like a different little tool, like you could, I don't know, rebind it. I think you can maybe rebind it. I'm not sure. I don't think so. So that's all good. Gotta move this shit. This is gonna be a nightmare, but we got it. But yeah, this is our little pond. I actually want to see if we... Yeah, you can get fish from it. That's cool. Okay. Let's see if we can get a fish right here. We got a fish! Okay, so it's actually profitable. I might add some gates right here. Or, I wouldn't say like, I guess yeah, profitable or usable, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Make a little pathway right here, but I'm thinking adding like a little gate. God, I hate the fucking rain. Like the wall. Yeah, no, we're kind of getting like shit rolling, really. Like, all the farms we kind of need. It's like we really need an iron farm. That would be really good. And I think I might not make a mob grinder. And if I do make a mob grinder, I'm probably gonna make a creeper farm and just have it try to do what I have to do to have it mainly just spawn creepers and try to have a gunpowder farm. But besides that, I think I'm just gonna find spawners and do what I did with the skeletons and just kind of make like these little spawner rooms. What the fuck am I looking for now? Oh yeah, I remember. Just grab all of those. So we got the 2 gates we need. Actually, I don't think we obviously need that many sticks. I'll save us some room in our bundle. Put that in though. What's in the... Yeah, just some breaking. Let's put that in. What did I just pick up? Break? Oh, I broke the thing on accident. Alright, oh, I need cobblestone. I think I need only like 6 pieces. Alright, let's head back down, but I'm probably gonna sleep full so we don't have to hear the stupid ass rain. That's like one thing I hate about Minecraft the most, but then I hate it when it's not like a thunderstorm and it's middle of the day, so you can't really sleep through it. Just kind of stuck here in it. Yeah, I'm fucked. Well, at least it's torn down. I kind of never really thought of that, really. Just like thought putting shit down. I would just kind of was like, that is what it is. Because also, it's kind of a disadvantage owning sword and shit down. Like, if you turn down the hostile mob down all the way, then you can't hear fucking creepers sneaking up on you. So it's like good to kind of find like a good balance between turning down the hostile mobs and shit for farms, but then also having it loud enough so you can still hear it so they don't creep up on your ass. What am I doing? Alright. So then you can like kind of like, you know, ease of stress and don't have to really worry about something maybe sneaking up on you. Maybe it might add some gates right here, but I don't really think so. Because again, this is all gonna be wall soon, and I'm gonna have this all well lit, so nothing should be spawning and fucking with me over here while I'm fishing. But yeah, I don't know, I kinda like this little pond. I might add like a little tree like I did with the pool. Just try to find little things to add around it. Okay, so while there's a skeleton burning outside, I've been mining and stuff and kind of just enchanting stuff as I go. If I could get all of this off real quick. And I did a few changes, but pretty much our boots are looking good. Everything else we need to enchant, but I did get a diamond chest plate finally. And I am using a different texture pack because I have been watching this like I don't know. I don't like watch YouTube shorts too much, like too often. But sometimes when I get off work or whatever, I kind of watch a few of them. I keep watching the English is harder. I always keep saying that, but I keep coming across this YouTube short, and it's this guy working on his texture pack, and it's actually a really nice texture pack. And if you're wondering what it is, it's called Prime's HD Textures. And it's actually really good. I like it. And then I have faith for because the texture pack is technically not finished yet. So just like small things like horses and some of the animals don't have textures yet. And it's not too like it's not it doesn't like displace the game too much. But Faithful does kind of just make it look a little nicer. So it's just not default graphics. And then you can look at the sky. I have a realistic sky texture pack as well. Just makes this guy look a little better. But besides that, I think that's all the new stuff. We could go over data. Oh, if I could spell, that would be really good. Data pack list. So this one's just off, so I don't mine my whole house on accident. But yeah, we pretty much have the same stuff. I do have craftable name tags now because I don't want to have to go and get lucky if it's in a chest in a dungeon, because finding a dungeon is already a pain in the ass enough, and to get lucky that there's a name tag is even more of a pain. So it'll just be easier down the road, and also if I want to name like horses and stuff, it just makes that kind of more convenient. Again, with a lot of these data packs, like I've been saying, I'm trying to make the game not easy. Like again, making the game more convenient is gonna make the game easier, but I don't want to make it where it feels like I'm playing in creative mode or just give myself these crazy advantages. But I don't want to be mining a jungle tree for 20 fucking minutes, or I don't want to like be wasting my time on like dumb shit when I could be doing funner things, you know? Like I don't want to waste all my time trying to find fucking name tags. Like I don't want to waste 5 hours trying to find one name tag. So, yep, I still have to move this. Our chicken farm is actually still going. It's such a mess. Like, okay, let's just jump up here. I've shown this, but I will show it again. Like, what is this? It just gets clogged with chicken. I might have to break the door, or might not have to. I might be fine. Can maybe hit this guy, see if that does anything. And like throwing those eggs in though. Holy crap! You can see how many chickens are. Honestly, if I break this door, we might have some better luck. Yeah, I got them all going. I just don't want the babies going down there because the babies don't drop anything. Now we can see our chicken profits. Honestly, at first I thought this farm was cooked. But honestly, the fact that it kind of actually works pretty efficiently, I'm not complaining. It's at least a solid stack or some shit every time I do it. Which again, I already have a huge abundance of food, so this is just all extra food I don't really need, but I'll take. One thing that I do hate about this sky texture pack or sky resource pack, when I'm coming up on the ground for some reason, it's like black. It's just a void till I get up above. But besides that, I do like this resource pack, the little sky resource pack. I might try to find a better one though. But I do really like this texture pack because it's not too different from Minecraft, but then it does make it look a lot better. I could honestly get shaders and just have this all just look way better. That's what I might do. It might be a shader issue. And the resource pack might want like shaders or some shit. Or you could just get a shader pack that already has a realistic sky. I don't know. And then I gotta install Optifine. And then I gotta do that. I gotta do so much shit. I don't know what else I was gonna say. I do want to get an iron farm going soon, so then we have an abundance of iron. And I don't have to go mining constantly for fucking iron. But we're getting shit wrapped up. Like, not wrapped up, but we're getting shit in the wraps. We're getting shit going. I do want to make some, bigger, like, wheat farms and shit, because it sounds dumb, but we do have a lot of wheat seeds, and I do want to try to do something with them, and honestly, we do have villagers that would take wheat, so a bigger wheat farm would be good, so we could get hella emeralds. I'm thinking of, like, there's gonna be something I forget to say in this clip, but nothing's really coming up to my brain right now on shit. I do want to make a horse stable. I think a horse stable would also be cool. But at least before this video ends, we'll at least get an iron farm at least started, or at least have one built. But we'll at least get one started. I can't say it's going to be finished, because honestly, I know an iron farm can be actually kind of easy or completely fucking difficult, depending which build we go off of, and just kind of our luck with shit. So, yeah, wish me luck. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say too, and it sounds really stupid. I don't know. It matters. But our enchanted books now, we have little bookshelves that we could throw them on. Yay. Woo! So exciting. Okay, so we might have a problem. I'm gonna put this stuff in here and hopefully not forget about it, I guess. Or actually, okay, so we have fucking illagers or whatever you want to call them at our villager breeder, and technically if we start a fight, we can start a raid, which I kind of don't want to deal with since I only have an iron to deal. And if my game could not lag on single player, that'd be really cool too. Let's just throw these in here as well, because we don't really need them. I guess we'll keep the bundles. But I guess we're gonna have to take on the fight. Theoretically, if we win this raid, it's kind of good, because it does give us better trades and shit. I'm not really too worried about villagers themselves. Saw them in the front. I don't know. They might have moved around, so we'll see. I'm just kind of worried that they could either spawn inside somehow, or somehow they can break like the doors or some shit. But they're iron doors, so I don't think they can. I saw them over here. Maybe we could lead them away too, and then it won't trigger the raid. Where the fuck did they go? They were like straight up over here. I started recording for nothing, I guess. Yeah, what the fuck? They were straight up over here. I ran into my house to put my stuff away and, you know, start recording. Now they're gone. They might have been scouters, because I've heard that they sometimes scout and they'll bring out a couple of villagers or illagers or whatever they're called. And then they'll do a full raid. Huh. Because I don't... They were right over you. Weird. Okay, well, hopefully we don't have too many issues with that. Technically, we could kind of take on a raid. Not really that much equipped for it. But, what I was doing is I was just gonna, farm a little and try to get some more emeralds, get some more levels. But also, I kind of forgot to say this in the last clip, we do want to get that underground animal farm as well going, just to kind of save space and shit. And then let's get all this for trading. That's so weird, because yeah, no, sometimes like the illegals or whatever, they'll do like scouting runs. So I guess that was like a scouting run, because I don't know what the fuck they ran off to. Which is actually a cool feature that they do add into this. And then do you accept potatoes? You do accept potatoes. Good way to get some quick little emeralds. Table. Where's my librarian? Are you the librarian? No. I had a librarian. Ooh! Fire aspect? Even though we have a sword for like already that has that, but that actually might be a good little trade to do real quick. Might grab some books from the house, because I do have some extra books. And actually go do that. I want to turn this on to bone meal real quick. Okay, so now let's get that power aspect book. But that was weird that they like spawned and then despawned. But I think, yeah, sometimes they do like scouting runs. So they'll like scout your base out or scout the village out first. And then they'll do the raid or something that I've heard. I could be wrong. I do not want that. Alright, librarian. Trade you this. This is just some extra paper I have laying around. Okay. Ooh, I actually bought 2 on accident. Why don't I want to do that? More the manual. Okay. Now I gotta go back home and make an anvil, because the last anvil broke because I used it too much. I low-key kind of think I made the anvils easier to break now, because I only used it probably like 3 or 4 times. Yeah, not like 3 or 4 times, but more like, I probably used it like 5 or 7 times and I was already broken. Okay, let's get up here. Actually not doing too bad on iron. And I think our diamond sword already has fire aspect on it. Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. Craft this up. Guess we could put it right here. It's kind of out the way. Okay. Then we'll repair it. And then we'll keep an extra fire aspect book just so we have it. Pop it right though. Alright, cool. I really like this texture pack because it still has that like vanilla Minecraft feel, but it's just like updated a little bit more like detailed textures. I hate when Minecraft does that, where like lags on the food and the guy's like just chewing forever. Okay, so guys, we're gonna do some shit. I could either end up really regretting this and think I'm a fucking idiot, or it could be fine. But I do want to set up our nether hub. Well, I'm probably not going to make the whole nether base, obviously, in this video, because I will obviously take a fucking long time making all the portals and nether highways and shit. But I do want to get it started, and I think somehow I should have a piece of gold armor. But I want to go and just get it kind of set up, explore it a little. We definitely can make some gold armor if we really need to. I think it might be where my mob spawner is, where I have the gold armor. I'm gonna go check that, because I could just repair that, and that could theoretically save us on a little bit of gold. Because we don't have a gold farm just yet, but if we start exploring the nether, so dipping our toes in there, we could maybe try to set up a gold farm at some point, and I want to try to save the gold for like golden carrots and golden apples, and not really stupid shit like gold armor and gold tools. Because theoretically, they're good tools, it's just they break really quickly, so they'll kind of make them fucking useless. Ugh. Oh wait, my mom's funnel's all the way over here. Dude, this village has gotten like a lot done. Also over here, because I went on a trip to Santa Cruz, so I kind of forgot what the fuck I'm doing exactly. Making a huge ass wheat farm. I'm gonna try to have wheat, carrots. I don't think we actually have carrots yet, but I have wheat, potatoes. Try and make more little sugarcane farms all around, and we're probably gonna expand this more, even though we don't even have the full section of the wall up. I'm starting to work on like the pig and cow area for this. I think I'm gonna keep the sheep over here. I'm just gonna make like a little shepherd place. Like what I might do is build like a little shepherd's house, and then I'm probably gonna expand the fences a little, give the sheep more room. Then try and kill down the pigs and cows a little bit, but try and move them down here. And what I'm gonna try to do is have it where this section's underground, then it kind of exposes you to these little rooms that has I'm thinking either go with glowstone or just has glass, and you can, like, you know, the sun can go in those rooms, and pretty much the animals will be in there. So that's also what I'm thinking. I could put the sheep over here too. So theoretically, there'll be like little rooms, and then there'll be like a little sky ceiling. So then, I don't know, they're not just trapped underground. But I want to try and move them, and then try to get something like a shepherd's house or a shepherd's thing for the sheep here. If I decide not wanting to move the sheep over in there, or just try to build something completely all different. And I don't know. Not have it where there's so many animals in one area. And also, that's what I'm thinking too, is I do want to build like a little thing to cover the chicken farm, just make it look a little better. If that's like building like a little KFC or something. But back to what we were originally doing, because I got completely sidetracked. But I'm really enjoying this. I always love it, and I don't know when the fuck I started doing this. I think this, like, I started doing it when I started doing Minecraft playthroughs. Because I'm like, oh, I don't want to look for a village forever while doing the playthrough. But I do want to trade, because trading makes the game so much funner and a little bit easier. And I always, like, type in a seed where there's a village, and I just trap the villagers and try to, like, just protect the city and take it over, and then just get little villager farms and shit going. Okay, that's what I was... Oh, it's not even enchanted. Well, it might save us a little bit on the repairs. I don't know. We might not even have to repair it all the way either. But that's also the shitty thing, is that since it is fucking gold, it can break really quickly. Jump up here. And what's kind of funny is our librarian now trades us name tags, and I got this whole data pack so then we could craft name tags, because I didn't want to look forever for name tags when we need to make like mob farms and name zombies and shit like that. So I guess I could I can craft them or just spend the 20 emeralds. Kind of forgot that was a villager trade option. Like, what the fuck did I put that in? Ooh, that's actually not bad. How much is full? I might just do that, yeah. Just full. That's actually worth it. Okay, we're just gonna. Can I put the pants in though? No. Alright, jump down here. And onto the nether we go. Okay, here we go. From my memory, I think we actually kind of blocked it up kind of well where you don't just run off the edge. Oh, hello. They thought I have iron or whatever this is. Alright, let's block that up. Actually not too, it's actually not too bad, and I have some flint and steel just in case. Luckily we don't have our diamond stuff on us either, but I still don't want to lose this sword and stuff, because it is actually a pretty good sword. Right. I just want to get this portal blocked up. Like, music's so fucking creepy. It is, and we are in the nether, but still. Ooh, we could also use shroom lights. I don't know, we might just make the little animal farm underground. We'll see, we'll see. I have to clear this all out. This is gonna be a pain in the ass. Okay, so I built a little hut. Don't, like, might actually turn off the music. It's kind of, wait, can you even turn it off? Ambient environment. No, that's what it is. Like, have it at like a 10. It's kind of annoying. It's not even like spooky. It's not spooky, but okay. Well, it's kind of like a treehouse for right now, I guess. What up, guys? What's going on? What's crack-a-lackin'? Anything cool here? Don't mind me, Enderman. Glowstone. Doesn't look like anything too crazy, but doesn't look like the worst. Definitely probably gonna obviously expand this and add more as I go, but I kinda ran out of cobblestone and I had to start using the slabs. But honestly, yeah, I wanna get these shroom lights. Ooh. Oh, that's gonna take forever. I got my shroom legs. I think that's what I'm gonna leave this for now. But yeah, I'll probably just make, like, cut this down. Make, like, a little pad down here. And then just start having bridges go each direction. And just start planting nether portals so then we can find more biomes and more villages and stuff like that. And also just get farther in the nether so we might have multiple little nether bases. So we'll see how that all goes. We still need to find, like, the nether fortress and stuff like that. Hey guys, this is the final part of today's video. Honestly, sorry real quick. My bad. I just wanted to make sure I'm recording. So this is the last part of today's video. We got a lot done. Luckily now we have an iron farm, as you can see right here. It's really weird, so I think in Java Edition, they made it where iron golems can't spawn in water. So I had to make this little platform for them, and then I just kind of smack them, and then the water pushes them into the lava. So it's still a little automatic, but it's not really what we were achieving, but it's better than nothing, and it's some kind of biome. Also, if I have all the water, they spawn like all the way over here, so that's why I have all this paved out. But it's a good little island farm, gets the job done. Then, yeah, we just kind of finished the wall, actually, which is actually cool. This whole wall is now done, which we can make another layer of wall if we want, or make it bigger if we want. We also got a panda. I want to try find another panda, because this panda's sick. And the sick ones, I guess, are the weaker ones, but panda's better than no panda. So, yeah, we got a little panda exhibit. We'll expand this and make this bigger once we get another panda. And then build a little KFC to cover up that ugly farm. And then down here, we're going to have the pigs and cows. Alright, I'm thinking I'm going to combine the sheep and cow pen into one big sheep pen, and then make like a little shepherd's house next to the sheep, and call that the sheep farm. And yeah, something kind of like this for both of those rooms would be good. And yeah, no. Because technically the sheep need grass, and I don't want to kind of fuck around with all that and try to get grass underground and have it regrow and deal with all that. I think just keeping it above ground would be probably best bet for that. Now we have a whole bunch of sugarcane farms. I'm trying to buy a whole bunch of random tree saplings from the Wandering Trader too, so we could have a forest of every single tree, so it's not just like a jungle forest or whatever. It's just a like quadruple, like it's just a mindfuck of trees. It's any kind of forest, any kind of tree grows in this forest type thing. But yeah, no, yeah, and that's pretty much it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, and in the next video we'll probably work on our nether base. And why is there an enderman on my house? And he removed the staircase, I think. It looks like it, you son of a bitch. Or he might or not, I don't know. But I'm thinking next video we'll work on our nether base and go try to explore some new biomes, like try to find a desert biome, so we have a lot of sand for grass and making concrete. No, yeah, glass, not grass. Did I say grass? I meant glass. And then we could make concrete powder and get terracotta, get many more things. So I think that's the next thing in the next video, is making the animal farms upgraded and going to the nether and try and get blaze rods too, so we could start making potions and start heading to the end. But we're getting it all like kind of wrapped up, not in a bad way, but like I feel like once I do like complete the end, I'll still play on this world and build stuff. But it'd be nice to have the elytras, and then in the next update have the flying gas. So I'm really excited. This world's coming out very good. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye guys. I